That's it. I'm in Ogwen Valley. And today's mission is to get to the summit of Garn and find somewhere to stay shortly after. It's 5 to 5, the sun's gone, it's still warm, but as always when I attempt Garn, the clouds come out to play. However, saying that, we are going to continue. I'd say we're about halfway up the meander. No matter how many times I do this path, it doesn't get any easier. I think with this path, before I've even started, I'm mentally beaten, because every time I've done it, it's been solid. It's just whoo, straight up. But I'm halfway. I'm definitely getting to the top no matter what the weather, and then I'll assess the top, see what that's like, make a decision from there. We're not due rain till about 7. However, the skies are looking pretty grim, and I expect it to be in a lot earlier than suggested. So I'll leave you with this little backdrop of Penarolwen, Clynogwen, Cumidwell and Trovan, and I'll see you at the top. I told you, didn't I? Literally 40 minutes since I said I think it's going to come in earlier, it's come in. If I show you around, like, look at the state of this. It's so annoying. I'm sick of bad weather, so I've taken a pause. I'm just by, I've camped here before. There's two like little bodies of water there. They do have names, I'll put the names here. But I just can't be faffed trekking up there for this weather. So I'm going to stand here for a few minutes. Don't want to stand for too long in case I get cold, and decide what to do. Even if I summit and then come back down, I just can't be bothered camping in this weather. Sick of it now. But I'm going to get to the top anyway. I'm just psyching myself up if to camp or not. But we'll see when we're at the top. The weather might change. I know it sounds dramatic, but when you camp in this type of weather a lot, you kind of just want a nice one. Like last weekend when I did the Carnevi range, that was great. But the weather has just completely changed in the space of 20 minutes. Right, I'm going to crack on up there in a minute, and then I'll decide. Either way, I'm going to summit Garn. Just the whether I stay or not is the big question. It's a bit steep, isn't it? I can't go back down now. I've got to at least reach the summit wherever it is, and then we'll go from there. I know I might sound like a wimp, but I've done my fair share of camping, and I'd say 80% of it is in weather like this. It's a very rare occasion where I don't have to wear this coat. Montaigne should sponsor me, because the amount of times I've wore this coat. Starting to clear a bit, but the wind's picking up. That's probably why it's clearing. I'm going to mooch on up. Like I said, summit without a doubt. Staying, not too sure. Stay tuned. We made it to the top of Garn. Do you know what? Garn is no mountain to be messed with. So if we get a serious point out, you can see and hear the weather is not the best. And the best advice I'd give to someone who is fairly new to walking or camping If the weather turns, U-turn. So if the weather turns bad, turn around, go home, don't go any higher. I consider myself fairly experienced, quite a confident walker. I know the route, I know the area. So I was confident to continue to the top, and I rely on some of my apps that I've got, like I said last week, OS maps. So yeah, remember that, weather turns, U-turn, get yourself down and safe. Saying that though, it's worth it. I've got a Garn to myself, because no one else is stupid to come up here, especially with a camping rucksack. I've probably got about 15 kilos there, maybe 14. But at the moment, I'm 90% not camping because this weather, I've had to sit in here just to get a break. It's blowing a gale. And you know, I camp because I enjoy camping. I know a lot of people do videos on YouTube and they go out in extreme weathers because you like to see that, but I want to enjoy myself. I've done the extreme weathers, but if I've got an option to summit a mountain and go back down and just add fitness to the tank, I'm happy with that. Fitness is no issue. Like I did the Carnevi range last weekend, I've done the Garn today in just over an hour in bad weather and with a rucksack. So I'm going to sit here for about 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm more than likely going to turn, or if I go back down towards Clymidwell, where obviously the clouds aren't present, so to speak, the weather might be a bit more different there and I might be able to find a spot. But I'm pretty happy with just summiting a Garn on a Friday after work. Achievement. I probably would have already put the height of a Garn up on the screen at some point. I'm not too sure. I think it's like 900 and something, but yeah. Right, I'll see you on the way down, because regardless, I've got to go down. There's no way I could stay here. Right then, I'm calling the shots. At the moment, I'm still on the summit. I can't face that wind. I'm just delaying getting back down. I've got 4G up here, so I've just been talking to my mate, Cal, catching clag, that you see on here. He couldn't come today because he's got a family member's birthday party or something. He's a baler, isn't he? That's what he is. He's pretty much a baler. Insert screenshot of baler here now. But yeah, the weather back home, I live like 30 minutes away, it's still blue sky, so no idea what's going on. But I can't see myself staying here, you know. If you want to call it a bail, by all means you can call it a bail. Give me all the grief you want down in the comments below. I'll happily accept them and have a bit of banter with you back. But if you go back through the history of my channel, you can see I've done some pretty horrendous camps. So oh, the wind's slowing down, but not for long, because the weather forecast actually suggests that this thing gets worse at 7 and it's now 6:30, so I need to get down off the summit quick time, I suppose, before the steep section gets very, very wet and I end up falling on my ass. So from me and the summit, I'll see you a little bit further down there. Let's get out of here. Anyone else the same as me coming downhill, especially somewhere steep like this and it's wet? I literally take like little steps. Like, I'm renowned in my friend group for the people who come camping for taking ages coming downhill. Uphill, fine, but coming downhill, I'm just so, I've fell on my arse so many times. I don't want to do it again, basically. So it's in my head that I'm already going to slip. A few mental games with hiking, isn't there? But I was just laughing to myself before I get the GoPro out, because look, I literally take baby steps. But in my defence, it's very steep and it's scree. So I think I've got a case there. But yeah, the wind's died down here. Maybe because the wind direction, maybe it's just blocked by the mountains. But up there it was hell. You can't camp on this bit because it's just all hill. You can camp down there. I've camped there previously, not so long ago. And again, the weather was awful there. But like I said, I want to enjoy my camp. I was looking forward to today because it's been boiling at home all day, blue sky, roasting. And then you get up here, it just changes. Yes, it's adventure, but I want to enjoy my camp. And I'm off for a week now, so I can go out in the week and camp if I really, well, I probably am going to, but I can get my fix there. So it's not like it's the end of the world by coming down. At least I've summited a mountain after work. That's good going, I'd say. Yeah, and I've seen pictures from home. It's just blue skies. It's absolutely nuts. And what I will say as well, obviously, you probably think I'm just saying it because I'm doing it, but I've done it in the past. There's nothing wrong in bailing a camp if you're not feeling it, if the weather doesn't suit you. You know, it might be someone's first wild camp and they're a bit worried and they don't quite like how it feels. Go home. No issue in that whatsoever. You'll get the odd trollers and haters online who probably have never stayed in a tent in their life, giving you all this abuse, but you're not doing it for your YouTubers, you know, ultimately, are you? You're doing it for you. Yes, it's good because the real people who actually enjoy your channel are watching you because they like to see the places that you go. They might not be able to get to the places you go because of location, fitness, disability, age, you know, so they watch your channel and they live through you. So yeah, you do it for them, but ultimately you do the camping and the hiking for yourself. And if you don't feel like doing it that day, turn around, go home, no drama. Like I said, ignore all the hate you're gonna get, crack on. Well, I'm gonna put you away because it took me about 5 minutes to do 2 steps. So I'll see you down there. Hey, speed! Just realised, pockets open, my car keys. We're good. Don't run near things like this. If you're running back, make sure there's good flooring, as in like stones, no real scree on a hill. You're not too close to that. Just be mindful. I'm running on a clear, wide ridge line, so I'm doing it safely. There's 2 people right there. Hello, mountain doggy. Hello, mountain doggy. Want a biscuit? Mountain doggy. I love the sheep. They are mountain dogs, but still, respect them. Don't rush at them on a mountain edge, because they're just going to run because they're scared of us. And then they're going to fall. Then their little lambs haven't got a mum or dad anymore. And you don't want that on your conscience. So, be nice to them. Don't run past them or run at them. Say hello to them. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've gone a bit delusional. Right, I'm on the last section. That's me down then, folks. You know, I'm on the old public path now, as I call it, because it's very, very easy. And yeah, there's nothing else really to record from here, look. You got a nice easy path down to Cumidwell, and then you take the nice flat path, pedestrian path, down to the A5, and my car is on the A5. So yeah, I started climbing a Garn at about 5 to 5, and it's now 20 past 7, so not bad going. Like I said, I've got a big old bag on my back. Was going to camp, don't want to. So thank you for following. You know, it's still an adventure. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new to the Key Camps channel, because there is going to be more adventures, and I'm going out again this week because I'm off work. So and that will be a camp. And yeah, like always, comment below.